Alright, so I showed you guys a little bit about this broadhead. This is the deepower broadhead. I don't know if it's really new to the market or not, but it's pretty decent looking. It flies nice. It only comes in 100 grain. I mean, it's not very thick right here, but, you know, it does got a nice head on it. And it does remind you a little bit of the QAD. But, you know, it flies nice and it sharpens really easy. It's really easy to sharpen. But let's see how strong it is. I'm going to shoot it into the bank and see what it looks like after shoot it into the bank. I'm using my VXR at 65 pounds, 28-inch draw length. Let's see how she does. Yeah, a lot of guys say, you know, I don't shoot into rocks or concrete, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So, I'm not going to shoot a concrete block. Instead, what I'm going to do is just, like, aim for the bank right here somewhere. There's rocks, there's dirt, there's all kinds of shit. There's a big rock. I'm not going to aim for that big rock, but, you know, when you shoot at a deer, if you have a complete pass-through, you hit the bank, you hit the rock. I most of the time when I have a complete pass-through, it goes clear through, and then, you know, it'll pile into the you know, dirt 6 inches. And, you know, whenever you miss, sometimes you'll pile it in there even farther. So, the last one I shot, I didn't find my arrow because it buried it. And the one before that, it went in 4 or 5 inches, and then one before that I shot like 40 yards, and then it went in like an inch or two. Regardless, it still went into the dirt, and I still had to fix it. I think this is better than a expandable, for God's sakes. Oh my God, I can't think of what the hell they're called. Only because you can resharpen this if it does get damaged, unless it bends the tip over and you can't fix it. But let's see how strong this bitch is and actually shoot it into the bank. I'll put my... Alright, here it comes. Right now. 100 grain in here. It's a tough freaking arrow. But, yeah, that didn't hurt it. That didn't hurt it at all. The tip's still fine. You can sharpen that right up, no problem. You know, it didn't fold over like a can. Alright, well, hold on a second. We'll shoot it into something a little bit harder here in the bank. I'll aim for a rock here, see what happens. I found this part was laying right here. I thought it went flying. Look at the I just picked this up. You seen it hit? Look at that. It's not hurt. I'm telling you. This is a good broadhead. This is a good broadhead. I'm telling you. I only paid $19 for 4 broadheads. Deepower broad. I don't know how they pronounce it. It's D-E-E power, P-O-W-E-R. So I don't know if it's deepower or if it's just pronounced deepower or what, but I'm telling you, we'll go put it on the spinner right now. I'll get spin test it right now. I'm not gonna do nothing to it, just spin test it. Alright, so I'm gonna take it off of this. I don't know if it'll fit on there. Nah, it won't fit on there. So, I'm just gonna put it on this arrow. I put it on one of the injection arrows. That could be my broadhead too, or I got feathers on, and feathers don't roll as easy. I mean, this just hit the bank, went into a rock. Like, that's a good broadhead for $20 freaking dollars. A lot of guys run their mouth about this. There's a lot of guys bitched about this broadhead. A lot of guys said, oh yeah, that's what we need to be doing, shooting cheap drunk broadheads. If this thing will hold an edge and shoot straight and handle that, it'll handle anything else you want to put this through. This handled hitting a freaking rock, man. I'm sorry it's not a name brand. I'm sorry these guys didn't spend thousands of dollars on advertising like all these other companies do, and then they have to put so much money into it. I'm not saying buy this broadhead. This was just something that I was screwing around with. You know, this is a Bishop. This is a Bishop broadhead. Go price Bishop Scientific S7 tool broadhead and tell me about cheap broadheads. Okay? This is the cheapest, probably this is one of the best, cheapest broadheads you can buy, and that's probably one of the most expensive mediocre broadheads you can buy. It's like you can go watch tests on YouTube and see how well Bishop handle, like how they measure up to other broadheads. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a Bishop. There's nothing wrong with a Bishop. It's a damn good broadhead. This will kill just as good. This will do the damn job too. You don't have to spend $400 on a pack of broadheads. You can spend $20 on a pack of broadheads. You don't have to spend that. You can spend this. You don't have to spend this. You can find, there's so many other, this is in my quiver right now. Here's a serve. This is a serve. This is a 150. Guess what? It'll spin just as damn good. Just as good. There's a serve. They're 44 for $3. Here's an annihilator. They're like $50 for 3. Spins just as damn good. That's an annihilator. If you've never seen an annihilator spin, there you go. You want to see a serve on a spinner? There you go. Serve's a good broadhead, but you're only getting one shot with that, guys. You're not going to do what I just did and shoot that. I can sharpen this. I can sharpen this and reuse it. I guarantee it. Guarantee I can sharpen this and kill a deer with it. You're not going to do that with this one. Unless it stays in the deer and it doesn't touch the ground. Then maybe, as long as it doesn't hit any bone. And you may be able to replace the blades, but there's a washer inside of here. There's a little washer in here. It's really freaking super thin, and it's next to impossible to get back in there once you take it out. Like, that's even more. That's the area, though. They cannot afford it. If you can't afford that, that's fine. You can kill. You can kill with that. You can kill a deer with that. You can kill a deer with that. You can buy cheaper arrows. You don't have to spend $150 on a dozen of injections or $150 on deep impact. Axes are a cheaper good arrow. I think they was $120 for a dozen, something like that. And then I just found a really cool thing. Like, see that wrap? It's not a bad wrap. It's not the best wrap job in the world. But check this out. I just bought a thing of wraps. This is vinyl, white reflective vinyl. It was $20 for a sheet, or for 14 wraps is what I paid. Oh, hold on one second. They sent this to me extra, but basically is what I'm getting at. It was $14 for 14 1-inch wraps. Okay, it was $14 for 14 or $20 for 14 wraps. If you cut this thing yourself, I spent $5, and there's three, and then this one said 7 halves, 7, and then they're 12 inches long. So if you get what, 12, just say right there's $20. So 20, 40 piece, 40, it'd be 20, 40. I can't think of math. 20, 40, 80, 100. It'd be what, 5. It'd be $140. Basically, here's $140 without, if they were cut anyhow. So I paid $5. $5, man. $5. And all I gotta do is cut them myself. All you gotta do is figure out the circumference of your arrows. It's not that difficult. And if they overlap a little bit, big deal. It's not gonna change anything. It was $5. I think I paid $10 for one. Here's the ones that's what's on my bow, is these guys here. And I don't like the way that they're wrapped up, so I will never buy these again. And I thought they were going to be a little different color than that. But, I wanted the white. These are white reflective wraps. They sent this to me for free, which I think is beautiful. That's a pretty cool color. I will put that on an arrow, I guarantee it. Yeah, you don't have to, talk about cheap. There's a Bitzenberger. They're not cheap. I don't like the cheap ass shit. That's not what this is about. I'm just saying, like, I got a brand new fucking Matthews. This isn't about being cheap. Here's a $150 pair of fucking boots. I'm not a cheap person. I'm not a cheap guy. I don't just buy the cheapest damn thing I can find. But I like tinkering. I like playing with stuff. I like to try shit out. I enjoy trying different things out. I do highly recommend Fire Knock. Fire Knock stuff, their broadheads are fucking badass. I've never bought them, but I've seen a few reviews, and I talked to the guy about them, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. But this here broadhead's pretty damn impressive. I don't know what else I can show you guys. The cut, I don't know, the cut's 1 1/8, and that looks like 1 1/8 to me. I don't got a tape measure here handy with me. I'll take their word for that. The cut's just like any other three cut. I mean, you look at any 3-cut, it's going to be the exact same thing. It's no different than anything else. It's going to be the exact same. So yeah, that's all, guys. Seriously, I think they fly great. I highly think they're strong. I haven't killed anything with them. In fact, I don't even have one in my quiver. I didn't have one in my quiver because I got 2 bishops, a serve, and an annihilator. That's what's in my quiver. And I carry 4 arrows with me right now. I want to carry 6, but 4 is plenty enough. Yeah, hope that answers some of you guys' questions. I don't know what else to tell you. If that's not a deep enough review, you may have to do some research on your own. You may have to look something up. If this wasn't enough for you, I am sorry, and I don't really give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. Take it easy.